Labana apart from Fadeev. And there is Filipowski, who will start this group. We will go Filipowski, then Axel Mederich from France, Petra Bana from Czechoslovakia, Alexander Fadeev from the Soviet Union, and finally Daniel Weiss from West Germany. Nikki, quite an atmosphere here.
Yes, I was talking to Grzegorz earlier, and I was saying, do you mind skating first after the warm-up? You know, he hasn't used
and
the whole
next
warm-up.
to skate, Grzegorz Filipowski.
He said he doesn't care at all. He's just
Poland.
looking forward to getting out there.
So here he is, Grzegorz Filipowski from Poland. No Pole has ever won a gold medal in these European Championships. In second place as we go into the free program, and he needs the performance of his life. And here's the key jump. Double-footed on the triple axel, would have been a double toe after it, but that's not the best start he could have.
He was hesitant on the takeoff. He just looked like he was holding that little bit back to make it safe.
Triple Lutz.
It's 3 complete revolutions in the air, but Grzegorz doesn't look relaxed. Doesn't look as good as he did in the warm-up at the moment.
Triple axel properly landed, and now he's on his way.
It'll feel better to get that second triple axel out of the way.
On the landing. Much more secure there on the triple loop.
Of the men at the top of this competition, perhaps Grzegorz hasn't got quite the artistic maturity of some of them yet. But he's certainly got the jumps.
Been skating for Poland in European and World Championships since he was 13 years old. Won a bronze medal in 1985, Poland's first medal since '34, and has come on even since then. Triple salcho as we move into the last few seconds. He looks thrilled. After the doubtful start, what a comeback from Grzegorz Filipowski. And it may be enough. The most popular men's skater around at the moment. Delightful personality, tremendous rapport with the crowd, and you can see it there. He thinks he's done enough. But is he right? Scotty Hamilton watching this with me. Scotty, what did you think?
Well, I thought the first triple axel and the double axel that he did, he held back with his upper body a little bit, and it threw him to the toe on the landing, and I thought it was a shame because it takes a lot of guts to turn around and do another triple axel after you just missed one. The rest of the triples looked pretty solid. I was a little disappointed that he didn't really crank it up into a climax at the end of the routine. He could have really brought this place right to its feet, but a solid routine, a lot of triple jumps, and I think he really looks a lot more mature this year than he ever has before.
Certainly a lot of pressure now on Alexander Fadeev, and there is Grzegorz. Nikki, not the sort of pressure Fadeev could do with.
Well, Alexander's probably not paying any attention to this routine. He's probably hiding away in the changing room at the moment so that he can't see them. But Grzegorz should feel happy with himself.
Now the key moment.
5.7.
There's Barbara Kozłowska, his trainer at Rochester in Minnesota, where he's been for the last 3 years alongside him. 5.7s and 5.8s.
5.8. 5.8.
Fair mixture.
5.7.
A true mark, I think.
5.8. Thank you.
And now for artistic impression. Only 5.5 from the British judge, Vanessa Riley. Otherwise, 5 6s, 5 7s, and 4 5.8s. So the standard set by Grzegorz Filipowski, and both Barna and Fadeev now know what they have to do to win the gold medal.
Tak jak myślałam. Dobry plan.